Hey guys, welcome back. This episode is going to be about the zombie apocalypse, and my name's Nagi.
This is Code Jitsu 316.
And let's get into this. The zombie apocalypse. First, we're going to go into loadouts and a role. What kind of things would we bring on our person if we were in the zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, for a loadout, what would you think realistically? Or, well, we'll talk realistic and then we'll kind of get into like dream loadout. Probably if it was gonna be me, I live right next to a Walmart. I'm gonna go get all the Gerber gear I can get with a camel, something to drink water out of, and then I'm gonna do the best I can. That's pretty much it. Try and go to probably a lot of trailer park houses and give me at least a shotgun.
You don't think that would be pretty dangerous?
Yeah,
busting in a trailer park door and get shot up.
That's just as bad as a bank. But yeah, that's probably my first thing to do.
Okay.
If I had to be unrealistic to getting, I'd probably be the guy walking around with a trench coat full of Glocks with extended magazines. I think about probably want to get a low poundage compound bow, but I kind of switched it to I'd rather have a low poundage recurve, just in case like they're getting a little closer. For me, be able to snap shoot a little bit if you know what that is, because with compounds you kind of have to pull back, get everything lined up. You get decent enough with recurve at 20 feet, you can kind of get your Legolas on, I guess.
You're a bit more used to recurve anyway, right?
Yeah, I'd probably just go do it anyway. And then I'd probably want to have 2 kukri machetes, if you know what those are. So
okay, yeah. Going on the realistic side first, I would definitely bring both of my katana and wakizashi, and then my compound bow. And I think I probably just have my camelback and a backpack, and I'll be good to go. Good sturdy pair of boots, and I'll just go out hunting. And a fishing pole. Gotta have a little fishing pole.
Yeah, just in case.
Since where we live, we have a lot of water, so.
Yeah, we won't run out of water where we live.
Yeah.
We're on the East Coast.
So going on the fantasy side, though, I think I'd add a
Buster Sword.
A Buster Sword. That would be cool, but completely impractical. I definitely have some kind of carbine rifle. Gotta have some kind of gun. Not a whole lot of ammunition though, because I wouldn't plan on using it much. If at all possible, one shot a month if needed. I'm going on the super survival kind of deal there, not really want to get into any city or mess like that.
Yeah, the one reason why if he's choosing a rifle, that's probably one of the most things used, especially like in DayZ. The reason why I want a Glock is because I'm not really trying to sit there and shoot stuff from far away. If it's 100 foot, a zombie 100 feet away, I'm not gonna go up to it and antagonize it. But it's more for those moments you get caught in a bar and they're coming around. I definitely wouldn't have my gun. For me, if I ever get on the ground and I got my hand in between his chin, I don't want a daggone, 3-foot barrel. I gotta turn around and shoot this thing in the head. I want to be able to pull something out of my pocket. I'm more focused on close range scavenging. He's more being a hermit.
Yeah, being a hermit.
I don't want to do that too, but I mean, at some point, I'm like, look, we got to go in. So I'd be more of the close range type of guy, I guess. Yeah. All right.
So roles. I think we had a little bit of a role thing going on. If we had like roles like in Battlefield or like in any other type of games, I think, like he was saying, I'd be more of a sniper, a long range, maybe an assault if I had that fantasy, carbine rifle kit going. I think it wouldn't be too hard to run around the town or the woods with that.
Yeah. The way, even though it sounds like I'd be more like the Dagon Vanguard or something, got Glocks and machetes swinging around.
Yeah, up close.
What I try and specialize in the stuff that I like. I get excited about these things, seeing them in Walmart, which is medical supplies. I have a wife who's going to be trying to be a nurse, and you know I've thought about becoming an EMT not too long ago. Haven't taken it yet, but still in the process of deciding whether or not to go through with it. But like, you know, I just kind of like grew up with a bleeding disorder, so I got really good at bandage and stuff. Like when my mom was out, and like that's the stuff I would be like really hyped about being good at, because you gotta have at least one.
Yeah. Because
you break a leg in Apocalypse, you might as well be like a horse, you know. You're pretty much useless at that point. You got what 3-month healing time, and then you gotta like learn how to walk again. So you better be useful.
Yeah. So, is the zombie apocalypse realistic? Kind of a straightforward question.
Well, personally, I don't really think a zombie apocalypse is ever going to happen the way they put it in movies. Even though bodies can be reanimated, and there might be some conspiracy about nanotechnology out there, from what I've read. I personally don't think it's going to happen like that.
Yeah, I don't think zombies are gonna be a thing ever.
Yeah. Even the zombie itself, I believe, is not hyped up as they make it to sound, because you see a zombie. The only one I'd be really scared of was a fresh one that just got turned, like got all their muscles and crap, and they can still run. Yeah. But the typical ones are like dragging across the floor, and they got no arms on, like no forearm muscle even to begin with, and they're like ripping stomachs open. I'm like, you sever a forearm muscle, like, or a certain tendon, like you ain't using it. Like almost severed a tendon in my left hand one time, and they were testing to make sure like I didn't completely use. If I had nicked it, I would have lost the function in my middle and ring finger. Yeah. So it's like they're not gonna be sitting there like just tackling me. And like they're not gonna be, you know, they got no calf muscles, no Achilles tendon. They ain't walking. So
I think The Walking Dead sometimes does that okay. I mean, you have your walkers, which are just laying there on the ground, just kind of flopping. Yeah. But in general, it's not gonna be dead dudes running after you.
And like they don't last that long. Like 2 days, no water, they're gone. Yeah. So that's where it'd be a good time to be Sean's. Just kill a couple in the woods that are rolling around. Give it about 3 days.
Well, I'd say a couple weeks.
Yeah, because new ones are going to be made. Yeah. But if it was like all at the same time, it'd be about a month's time.
Yeah. I'd say that's much more feasible.
That's what I think. I mean, it depends on if it's the whole world, not a month, but it like starts in a state. Especially, it'd probably be a good 2 months' time in a city. Of like kind of being looking over your shoulder.
Yeah. Would a zombie apocalypse cause humanity to unite?
Alright. Well, there's a lot. You know, obviously, zombie apocalypse. If Attack on Titan scenario ever existed. But how this came about was I read somebody on 9gag put up a little picture, said, I kind of wish something like an apocalypse would happen to bring humanity together, help us unite, because sometimes in order for people to get along, they need something that pressures their existence. Okay. So you have to work together, you know, whether good or bad. Like, look, we'll work together for today, kill the thing, and after that we go back to what we're doing. But I personally don't think. I mean, there's people that are just selfish, people that get a little too scared. They'll lock themselves in, light stuff for their own food, and nobody's getting any. And then you always have, whether it's Book of Eli, any zombie movie, pretty much. Yeah. Attack on Titan, there's always pretty much the douchebags. No matter what. They're like out for themselves. They don't understand how you need the power and the numbers to get through this. Like, if everybody dies and you're the ones on the left, then you ain't gonna be the only ones left for long. Right. You know, so it's kind of like, I don't think no matter what, I think the biggest quote, going back to the Walking Dead video game, was, you know, the main thing they said, like, zombies aren't the one that are the problem. It's the humans that you gotta worry about. And you play enough DayZ, and you'll get that vibe.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, I don't think all of humanity would unite to fight some kind of apocalypse. I think in isolated areas, like little communities, they'll get together and protect each other, protect their own. But that's, yeah, like I said, that's gonna be isolated. That's not gonna be like the whole world against zombies or something.
As soon as someone threatens that community, you're at it again right there.
Yeah.
It's normally something about raiders, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Exactly.
no matter what's going on from the end of time, us and ants are going to constantly be at war with each other. Like, ants are the only other species that just go to war for really trivial things. And humans, so that's about it. So I think until the end comes and everybody's taken up, man, there's always going to be head-to-head between our own kind.
Yeah.
Regardless of religion or any other thing. There's always going to be somebody out there that wants what the other person has and will kill them for it.
Pretty much.
You know?
Yep. Alright, so this is it for the zombie apocalypse. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And
yeah, and I want to see some of this conversation taking place in the comments.
Leave a comment if you have anything to say about the zombie apocalypse or previous topics. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace.
See ya.
And one thing that's really unsettling to me, the guy was really determined to kill Chuck, one of the redneck sons. And any chance he can.
There we go. I'll go up the stairs and grab the flower petal.